Hello, everybody. Andrea Twarowski here. Let's talk about pricing your products. And unfortunately, I see people do this kind of the opposite way that it should be done. Do not ask people how much a product should be worth. I mean, I'm not saying don't ask people because it's good to ask them, but I would ask maybe your select, I guess, test market. Do not ask your actual customers how much you think that something's worth, because depending on how well known you are or how new you are, somebody could say that something's worth $20 and somebody could say that something's worth like $80, right? So then you're pretty confused about how to price your product. But another thing that a lot of people don't think about is you need to be able to create a product and then price it what it's worth. If it takes you 10 hours to make something, and you're pricing it at $20 because that's the only amount that people will pay, then you honestly should not be making those products anymore. I can't think of a very good example, but let's just say you make custom t-shirts. I use that example a lot because I love custom t-shirts. So let's just say that you make a custom t-shirt, but for some reason it takes you 10 hours to make it. No one will pay more than $20 to $40, maybe more, for a custom t-shirt. So is that really worth your time to charge $20 for something that took you 10 hours to make? Heck no, like that would be crazy, right? So then you shouldn't be making those products and selling them because it's a waste of your time. So you need to think about how long it takes you to make something. Now, I first started out, I created digital courses online. So my pricing my courses was a little bit different. I didn't know how to price things. It took me, probably about a year to make, but I knew that once I got it out there, I don't have to touch it. So I can keep on selling the same thing without having to do more work. My one of my courses is about $379. Yes, it took me about a year to make, and that's, sounds crazy, but I can also keep on selling it, and I've been selling it now for 13 years, and I don't have to put in any extra work for it. So it is making me some amazing money, right? But you also have to look at your competition. Look at how they're pricing their products. If you make a custom t-shirt that looks pretty similar to somebody else's and they're selling it for $20 and you sell it for $80, that just doesn't make sense. But if you want to sell it for $80, then you need to take it a step up and say, okay, well, what can I do to improve this to make it worth $80? Maybe add different colors, have a greater quality t-shirt, or make it into a sweater perhaps. Maybe offer free gift wrapping, offer free shipping, something like that. But you do have to make it worth it. And I'm not saying to look at your competition to steal their ideas, but that helps to give you a good starting point of how to price your products, because you don't want to price too high and you don't want to price too low, because if you price too high, nobody is going to buy it. And then if you have a sale that's, say, a lot less, then people look at that and go, oh, okay, awesome. Well, she's having a sale. Wow, that's like 75% off. I'm only going to purchase things from her when they go on sale, because why would I pay full price? But if you offer too low, or if you ask for too low, then you will have 70 orders and then go, oh my God, I can do this, but I'm making $10 a shirt. I'm exhausted just thinking about having to make all of those shirts for $10 a shirt. And you need to make money too, you guys. You need to make money. Do not offer things unless you can afford it, because you yourself have to make money. Unless you're a charity, giving things away, you need to make money. And I'm assuming that you're watching this because you need to make money, right? So I guess if you're just absolutely not sure, first look at your competition and keep in mind of where they live too. Is it in American money? Is it in Canadian? Think about that. And then you need to ask yourself, okay, so what are they charging for a similar product? And there's no harm in asking other people what you feel that it's worth, but don't ask your customers, because that's just not the right people to ask, because then they're thinking, okay, well, she doesn't really seem very professional if she's asking what this is worth. Okay, maybe I'm going to go to somebody else who knows what they're doing. You know, people do think like that. And think about how long it's taking you to make a product or a service. You know, if it's taking you 10 hours to make something, you should charge accordingly. I feel that you should be making at least $20 per hour. In my line of work, I make about $55 per hour, so I can't imagine making only 20. But if you're new and trying to get out there, then $20 is pretty reasonable. I'd even say to pay yourself at least $30 an hour, but everybody sort of has their own, I guess, opinion or thoughts on what they feel that they should be paid. If you're thinking, well, I'm okay to make $10 an hour, you know, no, don't think that, okay? Don't think that. Think that you have to make money. So if it's taking you 10 hours to make something, charge accordingly. If it's taking you 2 hours to make something, then you should be charging at least $40, you know, $60, you know, something along those lines. So I hope this helped. If you guys have questions, please let me know, and good luck.